evening, good evening, everyone. You are welcome to today's class. So this is day 3 of our revision for the Maths Lagos BECE 2026, which is going to come up on Friday, so on the 3rd of July. Today is the 1st of July. So you are welcome once again, and we're going to continue from where we stopped yesterday. As I've told you earlier on, so after I've explained a topic, and I'll pause you ask a question. So the topics we are looking at today, they are just 3 topics: factorization, variation, and change of subjects. Under factorization, we have a lot to discuss under that. The same thing with variation and change of subject. So today, I want to solve more questions today. So I want to solve more questions today. So please, I want you to relax, and then please make sure you are focused, be able to ask relevant questions. Please, it's very important you ask me relevant questions. I've told you, I've given you direction on how you are going to ask me questions. So be specific on the areas you are not finding easy. Just ask me that area. That's what I'm expecting from you. So when we talk about factorization, factorization is the opposite of expansion. When you are given, for example, if I should give you 2 open bracket 3x plus uh, 2, and I ask you to expand this, that means I have to remove the bracket. What you're expected to do is to use the terms you have outside the bracket to multiply everything in the bracket. So that means 2 times 3x, that's going to give us what, 6x. Then 2 times 2, that gives us what, 4. So that is it. This is what we call expansion. So when you now factorize, you are going back from the answer of your expansion. You are coming back to this place. That is, you are going to introduce brackets. That is what factorization is talking about. Now, I'm going to give you shortcuts, very easy areas that you can use to do some kind of factorization, like this one you have on the screen now. The first question here, 3y plus 5. You have to factorize this. Now, oh, sorry, it's supposed to be 3y plus 15. This is 15, sorry for that. So 3y plus 15. You want to factorize 3y plus. What it means is that we should find the highest common factor between the two terms. Find the highest common factor between the two terms. You know the number we will find ACF, whereby you rule this. I know this is what you know how to do. For example, I say, okay, find the ACF of 12 and 15. This is what you are going to write 12 here, you write 15 here. The same thing, you can as well do this. You can as well do it this way too. So what are you going to do? You are going to, okay, let's write the first number we have there is 3y, and the second number is what, 15. So we now look at, okay, what is common? What number can divide 3y and can also divide 15? So, okay, let's forget about the letter we have there, the 3 and 15. What number can divide 3 and can also divide 15? And that is 3. In that case, 3 can divide 3. So 3 in 3y, it will mean y. 3 in 15, that is 5. Do we have any number that can divide them again? No, we don't have any number. We don't have any number. So in that case, our answer will then be the 3 that we have outside there will be outside there. You then open bracket. The y that you have left here, put the y here. The sign you have in the question is plus, put plus. Then what you have here is 5, put 5. That gives your answer. Please, I want you to react if this is clear. Okay, very good. I can see that. Very good. Good. So that is it. You can see it's very fast and it's very easy. Okay, let's look for another question. So look at this one too. The same thing, just do it that way. Do it that way. You write 2x squared, and we have 10x here. So the first thing you are going to do is, okay, let's look at numbers first. We have 2 and we have 10. So what number can divide 2 and can also divide 10? That is 2. You put 2 here. So 2x squared divided by 2, it will remain x squared. And 10x divided by 2, it will now be what? 5x. So you look at this, okay, there is no number that is common. But we have x here, we have x here. X is common. So x can divide, you put x there. So x squared divided by x. So x squared divided by x. X squared means x times x divided by x. So x cancel x. What you have left is x. So that's going to be x. Then 5x divided by x. X cancel x remains what? 5. So nothing can divide again. So that is out. So our answer will then be 2 times x. That will be 2x will be outside. Open the bracket. What you have left is x plus 5. That's the answer. Is that clear? Okay, very good. Very good. Okay, so that's good. So that is that on this one. So move to the next one. Next one. Now, so because this one it says factorize fully. Does the same thing. It's all the same process. We have here, we come here, we do the same thing. 20a square c, then 30ac. So the first thing is that let's deal with the numbers. The first number that can go is 2 can go. Okay, so this will give us 10a squared c. Then this is going to be 15ac. 5 can go in 10 and 15. Put 5 here. That's going to be 2a squared c, then 3ac. 2 and 3, no number. So the next is a. A can go. A squared divided by a, that will be a. So that will be 2ac, then 3c. C can go again. C, then 2a, then 3. Am I with you? So we multiply these ones together. That gives us 10ac. Open the brackets. What you have left here is what? 2a. 2a plus 3. That's the answer. I hope this is very clear to you. So if it's clear to you, please, I want you to give me a thumb up, please. If it's not clear, down. Give me a thumb down. If it's not clear, very good. I cannot see not clear. Okay. No, not clear. Very. Oh, Alicia, not clear. Okay. Only one person, not clear. Ebunoluwa, too, not clear. All right. Okay. So let me repeat this again. Okay, Dara send me to not clear, making 3. Okay, that's okay. All right. So let me start again. The first thing that you deal with the numbers first. 20 and 30. What number can divide 20 and divide 30? That is 2. 20 divided by 2, that gives us 10. So repeat a square c. I will repeat ac. That's all we have there. Can you see that? Then between 10 and 15, what can divide is 5. So 10 divided by 5, it gives us 2. We repeat a square c and ac. Now, you can see in the first one we have a squared and we have a. We take a first. So a squared divided by a. A squared is a times a divided by a. A cancel, it remains a. That's how I got this a. Then we bring down the c. So a divided by a, that is 1. We bring down the c. So what is common again is c. C is here, c is here. You put c outside. Then c divided by c, that will give us 1. C divided by c, that's also 1. All right. Wait. Okay, that's so we have 3 left. So in that case, what we have left here is 2a, 2a, 3, 3. 2 times 5, 10. AC, 10 AC. Alicia, is that clear again? Is that clear, Alicia? Dara send me. Egbonluwa. Okay, good. Dara send me Egbonluwa. What about you? Very good, thank you. What about Dara send me? Very good, thank you. So we can move on. All right, so we can move to the next one. Now the same thing here. Factorize completely. You do the same thing. Rule the lines. So this one we have 3 numbers there. So this is 8AP and the 12cp and the 4p squared. So what is the highest common factor here is 4. 4 can go. So this is going to give us 2ap. 12 divided by 4, that will be 3cp. And this is 4 divided by 4 is 1, p squared. So the last one that can go is p. All right. So 2ap divided by p remains 2a. 3cp divided by p remains 3c. And p squared divided by p, that gives us what? P. All right. So our answer will then be 4p, open bracket, 2a plus 3c plus p. So that gives us the final answer. Okay, that is that on this. We can move to the next stage of our work here. So, which is trinomial. Okay, before we go to, I hope you've responded. Can I move to the next one? Redmi. Redmi said no. Okay. Okay. Ebunluwa, no. Okay. Okay, before we go, so I can see Redmi and Ebunluwa and Salami. Okay, 3 of you did not get that. Maybe I was rushing. Okay. So this is it. I intentionally did not. Okay, I can break it down. So let's break it down. Let me clean this. Let's break it down. Okay. Let's break this down. So the first number that can go in all of them is 2. Use 2. So 8 divided by 2, that gives us 4. 4AP. 12 divided by 2, that gives 6CP. 4 divided by 2, that is 2P squared. So another number that can still go in 4, 6, and 2 is 2. We write 2. So 4 divided by 2, that gives us 2. That's 2AP. 6 divided by 2, that is 3CP. Then 2 divided by 2 is 1. This one will be what? P squared, 1P squared. So if you look at the 3 of them, P can still go. We have P. So 2AP divided by P, it remains 2A. Then 3CP divided by P, that remains 3C. P squared divided by P, just the same thing. That is P times P. If what you have there is P raised by 3, you do that, divided by P. P cancel P. So that's going to give us P. That's why I got the P. Then what you have between them, oh, sorry, there's a mistake here. What we have here is negative. So this is supposed to be minus. And nobody even noticed that. Okay, that's good. Maybe that's what you noticed and made you to say no. Excuse me on that. Sorry for that mistake. So 2 times 2, that is 4. Then P, that is 4P. I hope it's clear to everybody now. All right, that's very good. So we'll move on. Okay, that's good. Okay. All right. So nobody is clear to everybody now. So the next part under factorization is factorization of trinomial. Trinomial means 3 terms. When an expression involves 3 terms, that's what refers to as trinomial. And luckily, I've done something related to this when we started on Monday, when we're doing quadratic equation. I explained factorization there. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to explain again. So I will explain again. So when you have factorization, trinomial like this, so the same process that I explained the other time, x squared plus 5x plus 6. So what we are going to do is that the term with the power of 2 and the constant term we multiply together, we bring these two together. That gives us 6x squared. We now look for 2 numbers we can multiply together to give us 6. 2 numbers we can multiply together to give us 6. 2 times 3. Are you with me? It's 2 times 3. We also have 1 times 6. So when we now get that, this is the product. Product means multiplication. When we multiply them together, this will give us 6. This also gives us 6. So these two numbers that we have fixed here, let's look at their sum. Let's look at their sum here. So 2 plus 3, that gives us 5. And a 1 plus 6, that gives us 7. So between the two of them, which one gives us the number we have at the middle? You agree with me that it is the first one, which is 2 plus 3. So that 2 plus 3 is what we are going to use to replace the 5x there. So it's now going to be x squared. Instead of us to write 5x, we now write 2x plus 3x, then plus 6. We are still writing the same thing. We are just splitting the middle number into 2, because 2x plus 3x is equal to what? 5x. I want to know if this is clear to you. Please, give me a thumbs up if it's clear to you. Where we are now. If this is very clear to you, please. I need your reaction. Very good. Very good. Okay, Joy said no. I can see Joy. And the Salami said no. Okay, good. Only Joy and Salami. Only Joy and Salami. Good. Nobody should annotate an iPhone. Okay, that's okay. Let me go back to it. This is it. The first step is that you will multiply the first term. That is the term with the square, with the power of 2, and the one that has no variable. Multiply the two of them together. And that is x squared times 6, which gives 6x squared. Now, I'm removing the x squared so that it will be easier for us to quickly think. So let's just focus on the 6, the number we have there. So the 6, what are the two numbers to multiply together to get 6? That's just 2 and 3, then 1 and 6. 2 times 3 gives us 6. 1 times 6 gives us what? 6. Now the two numbers now, let's add them together. So that means 2 plus 3, it gives us 5. Then 1 plus 6 gives us what? 7. Now you now go back to the question. The number you have at the middle is 5. Which of these sum gives us 5? That is 2 plus 3. That 2 plus 3 is what we are going to use to replace the 5x at the middle. So that the number of terms we have will now be 4. So that's why we replace that result. So we now put the x back. So if you have 2x times 3x, you are going to get 6x squared. That is it. And when you say 2x plus 3x, you are going to get what? 5x. I hope that is clear to you now. Please, is that clear to you? Those of you that said it's not clear. I hope it's clear to you now. Let me see your reaction. Okay, Salami said it's clear. What about iPhone? It's clear. Good. Okay. And Joy is clear. Very good. I love that. Okay, let's move on. Since that is clear, we now have 4 terms here. So because we have 4 terms now, we are going to factorize them into. Don't forget, when we factorize 2 terms here, what do we do? The way we did this one, we are going to do that with this one as well too. So which means we are factorizing x squared and 2x. X squared and what? 2x. What is common is x. X squared divided by x remains x, then 2. So that means we are going to have x outside, then x. What we have is plus 2. We close it. I hope that is clear. Then the next one is 3x and 6. We factorize this as well. So what is common to 6 and 3 is 3. So 3x divided by 3, that gives us what? X. Then this is what? 2. So which means we are going to have the same thing. So what is outside? Sorry, let me clean that. Let me put it below, beside this one. Let me close it. So we have 3x and 6. All right. So 3 is common. That will be x. Then 6 divided by 3, that is 2. So plus 3, open bracket, x plus 2. Don't forget, I told you on Monday that this type of question, if you are correct, you know that you are correct. How are you going to know? It's because what you are going to have when you get to this stage, what you have in the bracket must be the same, exactly the same. You can see x plus 2, x plus 2 are both in brackets. So in that case, we have x plus 2, close the bracket. Then the next one will now be the terms you have beside the two brackets, this x and plus 3. We mark them together. That will be x plus 3. So this becomes our answer. X plus 2 in brackets, x plus 3 in brackets. I hope this is clear to you before I proceed. Okay, very good. So that is trinomial for you. So let's now look at one more example under this. One more example under this. So okay, I think I see okay, I have different ways they can ask you questions. Okay, all right. So I'm going to solve everything. Don't worry, let me solve everything for you. So let's go to the next one. The next one, we do the same thing. We have x squared minus 7x plus 12. This one is how you notice that what we have here, everything here is positive, plus, plus, plus. But now we have more negative. Let's see how to do that as well. So we multiply this by this. X squared times 12, that will be 12x squared. The same thing we look for two numbers that we can multiply together to give us what? 12. So that is going to be 3 times 4. All right. Then we can also have 2 times 6. We can also have 1 times 12. Because we have negative at the middle, so we can interchange all these ones to be, let's say, minus 3 times minus 4, minus 2 times minus 6, minus 1 times minus 12. All right, so this is 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. You know, minus times minus will give us plus 12. Very good. Now, this is the product. Let's now look at their sum. Their sum. We check for everything. That is 3 plus 4. That is 7. 2 plus 6. That is 8. 1 plus 12. That is 13. Then minus 3 plus minus 4. That is minus 7. So minus 2 plus minus 6. That is minus 8. Then minus 1 plus minus 12. That is minus 13. Please, I hope I'm making sense. Please, if I'm making sense, let me see your reaction. If I'm making sense, let me see your reaction. Ezekiel said I'm not making sense. Okay. And Alicia too said I'm not making sense. So, okay. So Ezekiel and Alicia. So let me react to your this. Now, you know, two numbers. The reason why I'm bringing the negative is because we have negative here. All right. So 3 times 4 gives us 12. 2 times 6 gives us 12. 1 times 12 gives us 12. So we can just put minus beside the two of them. Minus 3 times minus. If you put on one and not put on the other, you will likely not going to get, you are not going to get it. So it must be on both because what we have here is plus. It must be plus. That's why we have minus 3 minus 4 minus 2 minus 6 minus 1 minus 12. Now if you now look at the sums now, so if you can see 3 plus 4 is 7, and what we have here is 7, but it's not plus 7, it's minus 7. So because it's minus 7, we cannot use 3 and 4 here. We can't use this. This will be wrong. So the only we can use is this one, minus 3 and minus 4, because it gives us what? Minus 7. So in that case, we are going to replace that with x squared minus 3x minus 4x, then plus 12. So minus 3x minus 4x gives us minus 7. So we now move to the next one. We now factorize it in twos. Let's factorize it in twos. How do we do that? So pick the first two, so which is x squared. Let me move down. So we have good, x squared and 3x. Are you with me? Then what is common is x. That'll be x and 3. So I'm going to have x, open bracket, x minus 3. Good. Then the next one, something will happen with this one. Let me close this. So we have, what we have there is 4x minus 4x, 4x, then 12. 4 is common. So that is x and 3. So this one is 4. That's going to be, and minus is what we have there. We have minus here. We put minus there. Minus 4, open brackets, x. You see, because of this minus, this plus here will change to minus, then 3. Why? I will tell you the reason. The reason is this. You know, we are dividing. We are saying 4x minus 4x divided by minus 4. That gives us x. That is why this one is just ordinary x. Then plus 12 divided by the constant term, the common factor, minus 4. This will give us what? Minus 3. That is why we have minus 3 here. You can now see that what we have in the bracket are the same. So we now have, let me clean here. So our final answer will then be, our final answer will be x minus 3, close the bracket, then x minus 4. That gives us the final answer. How this is clear. Now, I also have, who is that writing on my screen? I also have video on this. I will send you the videos as well. I hope you guys have been watching the video I've been sending to you. If you have not been doing that, it's left to you. You are doing writing exam. So if you are not watching it, at least from my end, we have tried our best. Who is this person writing on my screen? Who is this person? After morning, you are still there. How can I get? Okay, don't worry. I need to fish out this person. I'll fish you out now. Mr. Sam, please let me fish the person out. And just remove the person instantly, please. Just remove the person. Just remove him instantly. I want to get something. You can try that again. I will get you now. I've done something now. I will get you. Just try that again. The only thing is that if I'm not on this screen, I will get you. And once I get you, I'll remove it from here. I also remove it from the group because you are not paying attention. How this is clear to you? Someone is raising hand. Monsola Alabi. Don't worry, when we get to question and answer, I will allow you to talk. I will allow you to talk. All right? Okay, that is good. So we can move on. Thank you. Okay, that's good. That's good. Very good. So let's go. So just note your question, Monserrat. All right. Now, here we have all negatives throughout. All of them are negatives. So the same thing will be done. We multiply. So let me do this one again. X squared minus 6x minus 27. All right? So multiply. So this will give us minus 27x squared. Take note, this one is minus. Can you see? So we are looking for two numbers we multiply together to give us 27. Minus 27. So you have to very fast and you have to have think very fast. So the products first. The products. All right. So we can make use of 3 times 9 gives us 27. So we can see minus 9 times 3. So this will give us minus 27. And we can also have minus 3 times 9. This also gives us minus 27. What other number we can multiply together to get that? 1 minus 1 times 27. That's minus 27. And minus 27 times 1 also gives us minus 27. So for the sum now, so we have minus 9 plus 3. That is minus 6. Minus 3 plus 9. that gives us 6. Then minus 1 plus 27, that is 26. And minus 27 plus 1, that gives us minus 26. So the one that gives us minus 6 is this one. So we have minus 6 at the middle. So therefore, this thing will then be x squared minus 9x plus 3, then minus 27. If you take your time to look at it, to go through this video again, the replay, you definitely not miss any question that comes out. And you can't run away from questions here. So we now factorize. So this one is going to be x, open bracket, x minus 9. I hope this is clear. Good. Then plus, what is common to both of them? We have 3x, sorry, there's x here. 3x and 27. The same thing here. So we have 3 is common, that will be x, then 9 is here. So the 3 is outside. The minus, because this one is plus, minus divided by plus is going to be minus. So this is going to be x minus 9 as well. So the final answer will then be x minus 9, close the bracket, then x plus 3. So that is the answer for this. So, and that is that for this one. So, okay. So the next one is, I can see Monsura Alabi was the first one to raise hands. So, so that will not be partial. And the Makinde Wafiko. So I'm taking note of your name so that when it comes to question. So Monsura Alabi, okay. Then Wafiko, Wafiko, okay. And we have Zara Abdurrahman, okay. Okay, let me entertain question now before we proceed. Let me entertain question. I only attend to then rule 2. So those are the 4 people. Tokumbo Abolore, making 5. Tokumbo Abolore, Tokumbo. So the first one is Monsura Alabi. I'm going to make it to be able to speak. Okay. All right. So Ms. Hassan, Monsura Alabi, your question. Monsura Alabi. Okay.
Sir, I don't understand the x squared minus 7x.
The x squared minus 7. Please, Oya, meet yourself. The x squared minus 7x squared. Okay.
No, sir. The x squared minus 7x plus 12.
Plus 12.
Please, I need a
yes.
recap.
I've told you when we were starting, I can't recap that. Sorry for that. So you should be able to tell me the specific area you did not get correctly. So not that for me to start from the beginning again. So I move to the next person. Wafiko. So what you are going to do is that you watch the video, the replay of the class again, and I will send a recorded video under this to you as well. Okay, Wafiko, no question. Abdurrahman, yeah, meet yourself.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
My question is that I don't understand how you got the LCM of 8AP and 12CP.
Enoch.
I do not understand
Hello?
how you got it. Hello?
Hello, yes, I'm listening.
I do not understand how you got the 8AP.
8 what?
12CP. The LCM of 8,
I did not use
8AP. How you got the LCM?
It's not SCM, it's ACL.
HCF. Okay, sir.
I'm coming. Do you
Sir,
need
I
this
also have
one?
a question. Sir, I also have a question. I did not
Don't
understand
talk.
the factorizing very well.
Hey, excuse me. If I didn't ask you to talk, don't talk. If you are not asked to talk, don't talk. All right?
Don't worry, I'll know what to do.
If you are not asked to,
Can you mute yourself, sir?
okay. Abdurrahman, is it what you talk about?
Yes, sir.
Abdurrahman, is that what you are talking about? So the question is 8AP. What is your question? How did I get what?
How do you got the HCF of 8AP and 12CP?
You know, there are 3 terms there now. So you check it one by one. What number can divide 8, 12, and 4? The number that can divide 8, 12, and 4 is 2. That's the first number. Then you go to the next number that can divide 4, 6, and 2. That is 2 again. Then you continue like that until there's nothing that can divide them again. All right?
Yes, sir.
So maybe you were not paying attention when I was explaining it. All right? Okay, let's go to the next person. Tokumbo. Tokumbo Abolore.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Actually, I wanted to ask that after getting your answer in a bracket, that aren't you going to continue solving? Is that the
No.
last answer?
Yes, that's the last. That's the meaning of factorization. You are introducing brackets. You are introducing brackets. So that is it.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. Row 2. Row 2. Row 2. Row 2A. What is this? RO2A.
Hello?
Yes. Hello, your
Good evening,
question.
sir.
Good evening.
Please, sir, that one that you say about factorize, please, I don't really understand very well. Please, can you really explain it again, sir?
Okay, no problem. You see,
Thank you,
if
sir.
it's the first time, I'm going to send videos to you on that. I will send
Okay,
videos
sir.
to you on that. So that I will not waste time on that. You're welcome.
Thank
You're welcome. Okay, I think we are going to stop here. We continue. Let's continue with the next stage. And we'll come back and do this. Let me change everything. So, all right. So, okay, thank you. All right. Okay, so we continue. So we continue now. Okay. So the next one under factorization is difference of two squares. Difference of two squares. So difference of two squares is just a rule, and that is provable. So the rule is this. When difference of two squares, that means we have two squares. Difference in mathematics means subtraction. We are subtracting two squares. Just like what we have there, a squared minus b squared. This all refers to as difference of two squares. So the rule is that you add the two numbers and you subtract them. A plus b multiplied by a minus b. That is it. It's not more than that. So that is what we refer to as difference of two squares. Now, let's look at something to make it really get down to your brain. If I have 9 squared minus 6 squared, you are given this. I want to apply this formula. So the formula is that I will add 9 plus 6, open brackets, then 9 minus 6, I close the brackets. So 9 plus 6 is 15. Times 9 minus 6 is 3. So 15 times 3 is 45. Very good. We got 45. Now let's now solve it without using the formula. 9 squared minus 6 squared. 9 squared is 81. 6 squared is 36. Let's subtract. 81 minus 36. So we borrow 1 here. That is going to give us what? 11. That is 5. This remainder 7. That is 4. 45. You still go 45. You can see the same thing. So that is why it is very correct. So now let's now come to the question we have here. Factorize x squared minus 36. If you look at it, there's nothing that is common to both of them. But this is a difference of 2 squares. Why? Because 36 is a perfect square. What do we mean by a perfect square? A perfect square is a number whose square root is going to give us a whole number. That is a number that we multiply a single number by itself to get that answer. Sometimes we call it square number. For example, 4 times 4 is 16. 16 there is a square number because it's a product of a number that multiplies itself, which is 4. 9 is a square number. That is 3 times 3, which gives us 9. So 9 there is a square number. Are you with me? 4 is a square number because it's a product of 2 times 2. Are you with me? So in this case, this 36 here, we change it to 6 squared. That will be x squared minus 6 squared. We now have product of difference of 2 squares. So in this case, we have is going to be x plus 6 and then x minus 6. Is that clear? Is that clear to us? Very good. Thank you, Alicia. Very good. It's clear. Very good. So that is that on that one. So let's look at another one. We have 4x squared minus 121. So you can see we only have 4 cannot go in 121 because that's what would come to how am I going to factorize this one? 4 cannot divide 121. Once you see 121, that is perfect square. 11 times 11 is 121. So if you know your square number table, if you know your square number table, this one will be very easy for you. So 4 is also a square number. So in that case, this 4, I will take it to square. So that's going to be 2 squared, then x squared, minus 11 squared. All of them are squared. I'll just pick them and say, okay, 2x plus 11, then 2x minus 11. That's the answer. How this is clear to you? Okay, so if that is clear, then we can move to the next stage. All right. So we are moving. Someone said no. Ebola Joe said no. Okay, let me explain again here. So this 4 here, we take it to the square, which is 2 squared. X squared is here. This 121 is 11 squared. 11 times 11 is 121. So these 2 squared, I can put them in bracket. 2x, everything in bracket. 2x squared minus 11 squared. So this is also difference of 2 squares. So the rule is that I'll pick them, I'll add them, I'll subtract them. So that means 2x plus 11, then 2x minus 11. So that is that on this one. Okay, so we have the next one. Then this is the last one I'm going to do under this one. Factorize. Factorize 4x squared minus 1. You'll be saying that, Mr. Aku, which kind of question is this one? No? I don't understand. This one is hard though. We cannot do this one. But it's very easy. It's very easy. 1 is a square number. Because when you multiply 1 by itself, you still get 1. So what you are going to do is just, okay, 4 is what? 2 squared, x squared. Then 1 squared. So that means you're going to have 2x plus 1 and then 2x minus 1. That's the answer. Oh, we are still on the first topic and we are going to 3 topics. That's nice. No worry, we do whichever one we can do. And I don't want to be too fast. It's very good. You give me 2 minutes to just pause. All right, now you're welcome back. I can see someone has started writing on the screen again. I don't know. You can't do without playing. You are too playful. Understand? Some of you are too playful. So we move to the next topic now. All right, move to the next topic. All right. So the next topic I have with me here is variation. Variation. I decided not to. Okay. Do we have any question? If you have question, let me react. If you have any question, can you raise your hand? Joy. I can only allow Joy to talk. Joy. You are playing to Olabode Tokumbo. Okay. Monsoa. Joy raised her hand first. I cannot see your hand again. Okay, Joy has dropped her hand. So I can see Olabode. You can meet yourself. Olabode. Okay. Okay. It's not working yet. Don't worry. Let me ask you to meet yourself. Okay, Olabode, yes. Olabode,
Yes, sir.
good evening. Yeah. Your question. Okay. Tokumbo Abolore, I've allowed you to meet yourself. So meet yourself. Yeah. What's your question?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. What's your
Okay,
question?
my question is that what in the
It's cracking now. I can't get that.
what is in the a
Your
square?
voice is not clear.
What is
Your voice is not clear.
what if what if a if
I
they
can't
give
hear you.
you
I can't.
4x square minus 18?
Mhm. What is
So
okay? 4x
a
squared minus
18
okay,
is not
4x
a
squared minus
first
18.
square.
4x squared minus 18. All right.
Yes,
So if
minus
it is this
18.
one, minus 18. If it is this one,
Yes,
this is not. Hold on. This 18 here is not a perfect square. So what you are going to do is that 2 is common. This will be 2x
it's not.
squared minus 9.
Yes.
So this is your answer. So you cannot apply the rule of difference of two square with this one. So thank you. Another person, Joy. Yes, Joy, you can talk now. I've allowed you to talk, Joy.
Sir, I don't understand the first factorization under that difference of two square.
Okay. Who is this person writing on my? Who is annotating? Why are some of you so stubborn like this? Hi. Why are you so stubborn like this? No encouragement at all. You are not encouraging me at all with what you are displaying here. Okay, Joy, let me answer your question. Good girl. Some of you are
Okay,
just
sir.
here to distract. Do you mean this one? Which one? Is it this one? This question? Joy, is
Yes,
it
the
this one?
first one, yes.
X
Yes,
square
sir.
minus 36, yes. So what is your question on this?
Like I don't really understand everything. Everything.
Okay, x squared minus 36. Let me come and solve it here. X squared minus 36. This 36 here is a square number. You can write it in an index form, which is 6 times 6. 6 times 6 will give you 36. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So that means you are going to say s squared minus 6 squared. And this is difference of two squares. We have two terms that have square. Then between them is difference, which is minus. So the rule is that you add the numbers, that's x plus 6, then subtract the number x minus 6.
Okay,
So
sir.
that is it. So that is it. Okay, I
Thank you,
think we
sir.
can, you're welcome. So we can move on to variation. So variation, I'm going to solve questions for the rest of the topics, for the remaining two topics. So we have 30 minutes left. Now, this is variation. Variation is like proportion. Please meet yourself, Joy. Okay. Okay, I can continue. Variation is like proportion. If you understand proportion very well, you should be able to understand variation. So the way it works is this. It has its own symbol. Like this one now, the question says, if V varies, if V is directly proportional to W, sometimes it will be if V varies directly to W. So you write it V. So variation symbol is like this. This variation symbol. It's like as you are canceling something. V is directly proportional to W. This is how you write it. This is it. Now I'm not going to read the rest. Now, as we have it, this V varies directly as W. So we need to change it to equation. And for us to change it to equation, we are going to introduce an equal sign. So we are going to remove this variation symbol here. This variation symbol that we have here, we are going to remove it. So it's going to be V equals to, because we have introduced equals to, in place of the variation symbol, we are now going to introduce a constant, and that constant we use letter K for it most of the time. Then W will be beside it. That is the first thing. So the question is that if V is equal to 50 when W is equal to 16, we are given the value of V, we are given the value of W. So which means we need to find the value of the constant. So let's find the value of the constant. V is 50. We replace V to be 50 equals to the constant K times the W, which is 16 times 16. So don't forget what we are looking for is K. So that means this is going to be 50 equals to 16K. We divide both sides by 16 by 16. So 16 we cancel 16. Then K will then be 50 over 16. So we can reduce this. So 2 can go, that is going to be 25 over 8. We leave it, that is value of the constant. Now the question now is find the formula connecting V and W. So finding the formula connecting V and W is that we should replace the value of K into this equation. So the equation which is V equals to KW. So the value of K that we have found here, which is 25 over 8, just put it here. That gives us the answer to the first one. V equals to 25 over 8, then W. That is the relationship. So that is the formula connecting. Sometimes the question will be reframed as find the relationship between V and W. We also call this relationship, or we call it formula, connecting the variables. I hope this is clear. So that is the first question asked there. So the second question there is when find V when W is 12. So we now be using this one. So the Roman figure 2 is that find V. We don't know the value of V when W is 12. That is 25 over 8. multiply by W, then we change it to 12. All right. So 4 can go in H, that is 2. 4 can go here, that is 3. So that means we have 25 times 3 over 2. So 25 times 3 is 75 divided by 2. So 75 divided by 2, that is going to be 3, 7 and a half. That's 7.5. So that gives us the answer. And the third one is find, so the third one is what? Find W when V is equal to 20. So we are looking for W when V is equal to 20. Where can I do it? Okay, let me do it here. All right. Find V, find W. So V, we write out the formula again. V is equal to 25 over 8 W. So it is W we are looking for when V is 20. 20 equals to 25 over 8 W. So multiply both sides by 8. We have done equation. You can see that that's what I told you is going to come out here. So 8 cancel 8. Then this is going to give us 160 equals to 25 W. So this is not the final answer. Then W is going to be 160 divided by 25. So what do we have? So let's use calculator to do that, to make it faster. One 160 divided by 25. So that gives 6.4. That is 6.4. I hope this is clear. All right, so that is that on that variation. This is direct variation. So we have what we call inverse variation. So let's look at this inverse variation. So y is inversely proportional. So when it is inverse, it's going to change to 1 over 1 over. So y is inversely proportional. That's 1 over. So the cube of this cube, that is x minus 1 cube raised by 3. So the next is that we change this. Let me divide this page into two so that it's easier for us to. So let me divide this into 2 here. So we change this to equation. That will be y equals to k over x minus 1 cube. So we can now calculate the value of constants. That's the first thing of the proportion, correct? So what we have to find is what? Is just the constant, which is k. So in this case, this one is very straightforward. So we're going to find the value of the constant. The value of the y is 7.44. That will be 7.44 equals to k over x. The value of x is 3 over 4. That's 3 over 4 minus 1. Everything raised to power 3. So what we are going to do first is that you solve. So 7.44 equals to k over, so 3, these 3, make it over 1, find the LCM, which is 4. That will be 3 minus 1 in 4 is 4. That is minus 4. And that gives us minus 1 over 4. So this will give us minus 1 over 4 raised by 3. So this is 7.44 equals to k. So that is minus 1 raised by 3 is going to be minus 1. 4 raised by 3 is going to be 4 times 4, 16. 16 times 4, that's 64. So we can cross here, we can cross multiply. And this is going to give us 7.44 times minus 1 over 64 equals to k. It's k we are looking for. So let's do that. You can use a calculator to do that. 7.44 divided by 64. So 7.44 divided by 64. That is 0. That's minus 0.11625. That's value of k. To 3 decimal places. So 3 decimal places will be k equals to minus 0.116. That's the answer to that one. That is inverse variation. So I will also send a video on variation to the group as well. So you can watch any one of them. You can watch the replay again. So you can watch the additional one. So that additional one is just to see how I also solved it in another video that I've done in the past. All right. So to guide you, to make your work to be very fast. Okay. So this one is joint variation. Joint variation. X varies as the square root of x and inversely as the cube of y. So x varies as the square root of x, and inversely, that is times 1 over cube of y raised to power 3. So we can write this to be x varies. So this square root of x times 1, that will be equals to, let me do equals to k square root of x over y raised to power 3. So if z is 1.46 when x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 1.5, find z when or this is going to be, this is not x, this is z. This is z. Can see this is z. In the question, this is z, this is z. Sorry for that. That's z. So we are given the value of z to be 1.46. That means x is 5 here. K times square root of 1.46 divided by y, 1.5 cube. So from here, let's use our calculator here. So square root of 1.46. Square root of 1.46, that gives us 1.20, and that means 5 equals to 1.208k over 1.5 cube. 1.5 cube is 3.375. So we can cross multiply now. So if you cross multiply, this is going to give us 5 times 3 points now. So let's put 1.208k equals to then 5 times 3.375. So times 5, this is 16.875. 1.208k. So we divide both sides by 1.028k. 1.208. 1.208. So divided by 1.208. So that gives 13. So k equals to 13.97. Since k is equal to 13.97, so the question says find the value of z when x is 4 points. So x is 4.8, then k is 13.96. Then we are looking for the value of the square root of x divided by y cubed. That's 2.3 cubed. So we can then, when you cross multiply 2.3 cubed, that is 12.16. That will be 4.8 times, don't do it that way. Sorry. So let's have it 13.96 square root of x equals to 4.8 times 12.167. So this gives us then, let's multiply it times 4.8. So this will give us 58.4016. So divide by 13.96. So we have square root of x left here. So that means square root of x. So we divide this divided by 13.96. So 58.4016 divided by 13.96. So this gives us 4.183. So since it is x we are looking for, you square both sides. Square this and also square this. So this cancel this, then x will then be equal to find the square root of this. So raised to power 2. So this gives us 17.50. 17.50. So that is that on this one. So this might look somehow confusing or somehow too long. So your own question might not be up to this. I just brought this one out for you. This is most difficult one, right? So don't be scared away. All right, don't be scared. Don't be scared at all. So that is that on this one. I'll send the videos on this on duration, all the variation, all the types, partial variation, joint variation, direct and inverse variation. I'll send everything tonight. Don't worry, I'll send everything tonight. I know it's not easy. Okay, so we move to the next and the last one for today, which is change of subject of formula. Change of subject of formula. So that's the last one here. So change of subject of formula has no specific direction. It has no specific direction. So it's just for you, I will give you some steps, but it's not circumstance. I mean, the steps are not the same throughout. It depends on what you have to do. But I'll give you a scenario of how to get the best out of it. You know, when you have an orange, you want to drink an orange. I love using that. You know, you cannot put the orange in your mouth without peeling it. You have to peel it first. The same way is what you are going to do here. You peel the orange. You peel the one that is outside. That is when you see the malam, they will peel it. They will not, some you peel it. Then after peeling it, you cut it before you can start drinking it. The same thing with this. The same thing with what we are going to do here. So let's look at this question. The question says, if square root of 2m minus n over q is equal to r over s, make m the subject of formula. That is, we want m to stand alone. And in this case, the m is inside a square root. So which means we have to remove the square root first. That is the cover of the orange. That's the first step. We remove the square root first. So in this case, we have square root of 2m minus n over q equals to r over s. So we are going to remove the square root first because that is what covers the m. So the opposite of square root here is square, which means we are going to square both sides. So in that case, we square both sides. So I'm going to square this. I'll also square this. So in squaring this square will cancel the square root. So we are now going to have 2m minus n over q left here. Then this will be r squared over s squared. I believe I'm making sense. Okay, so the next is we have to cross multiply. We cross multiply. So that means s squared will multiply 2m minus n, open bracket 2m minus n equals to qr squared. Don't forget, what we are looking for is m. So the next stage is now to remove this s squared, take it to the other side, so that 2m will be here. So we divide both sides by what? X squared. Oh, I've wasted this thing. X squared So this cancel this. Then we have 2m minus n equals to q. Now what can I do? Okay, sorry, let me clean it from here so that I can have space to work. I'll do that again. That I can have space to work. Okay. So let me do it from here. Let me divide it from here. Let me divide it into 2. Okay. So here, so we now have 2m minus n over q equals to r squared over s squared. So we cross multiply. So that means we have x squared, open bracket, 2m minus n equals to qr squared. So we divide both sides by s squared. So this cancel this. We now have 2m minus n equals to qr squared over s squared. So good. So the next is to remove the n. The n will go to the other side. So that means we have 2m equals to qr squared over s squared plus, it's going to be plus n now because it's minus here. Don't forget the equation with this. It becomes plus here. So now we have this, but what we are looking for is m. The 2 is disturbing us. So what we are going to do is multiply both sides by half. Multiply both sides by what? Half. So in that case, we have 1 over 2. We multiply everything by half. 1 over 2 times 2m equals to q r squared over x squared times 1 over 2 plus n times 1 over 2. So 2 cancel 2, then m equals to q r squared over 2s squared plus n over 2. So this gives us the answer. And if you have to make it a single fraction, just factorize, you make it a single fraction. And that is the answer. You're almost done today. No, I think I have video on this one too as well. So this is the second one. This one says, given this is your exam question now. I think the first one is your exam question, 2023. I picked from a question. Let me see this thing here. 2023 question 67. Question 67. Let me see. Okay. It is made a single fraction. Yes, it's made a single fraction. So what we are going to do, find the LCM of 2x squared. Let me explain it. 2x squared. So the LCM is going to be 2s squared. 2s squared. Then this is going to be q r squared. Then plus n s squared. N squared. Let me see this thing. Qr squared plus s squared n over 2s squared. So the answer is option B. Option B from your question here. So you can go and check that out. All right. So the last one here for today. Tomorrow's class will be very short because I have some advice for you on how to do your exam so I can get the best out of it. So, all right. So what we have here is given that m equals to 1 over s, square root of gx over z. Find z in terms of, that is, make z the subject of formula. So the same thing will happen here. So let's divide the page into 2 first. So it's going to be m equals to 1 over s, then square root of gx over z. It is z we want to make the subject of formula. So what is disturbing us is s first. Let's remove the s. So x will multiply both sides. So that means this is going to be ms equals to, please, there are some people who say, ask me, how did you get ms? So I want to cancel this to multiply both sides by s. That will be m times x equals to s times 1 over s square root of gx over z. So this cancel this. We now have ms equals to square root of gx over z. So the next is to remove the square root. So that means we are going to square both sides. So that is going to be ms squared, everything squared, equals to, so the square of this one, square root of gx over z. So this is going to give us m squared s squared equals to this square cancel this gx over z. So we can then cross multiply here. So that means m squared s squared z equals to gx. So what we are looking for is z. So z will then be equals to, we divide both sides by, so that's going to be gx over m squared s squared. So which number is this one? This is question 59. Question 59. Where is it? Question 59. All right, so it's there. So that is gx equal to m squared s squared. That is option A. If you check it, 2025, option A. So that is that on this. Okay, the time is fast spent. It's now time for question and answer. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? Okay, Mr. Hassan, are you there? Hello, Mr. Hassan. Are you there? Now, before tomorrow, before we ask the question, Mr. Hassan? Oh, it's not there. So let me do that. So if you have question, please raise your hand. I will allow you to talk. If you have question, raise your hand. We have just a few minutes left. So, okay, I can see some of you, I can see your hands up here. But before I entertain the question first, so sorry. Hello? Point sampler. Oh, okay. Let me check that. Okay, 1 minute, please. Okay. So I've done that. You are now co-host now.
All right, sing.
Okay. So let them ask questions. Please don't ask me to repeat again, no. Just ask areas you have here. I understand. So that is, then I will get you questions. Video I can watch. Now some of you are not attempting the assessment, and that's not too good. So for yesterday's assessment, we had 21 of you attempted it, while day one, 30 coming up, 36 attempted it day one. You still have access to it. Still have access to it. You can still go back, and it's good. Let me tell you, it's good to do the assessment. Mr. Hassan, so yeah, so I will send the assessment for today as well too.
Okay, sir. Time for question.
Just you just miss them once
Okay.
Ask them to unmute themselves.
Okay, let's take more from Ibatulai. Ibatulai. Ibatulai, you can unmute your mic now and talk. Ibatulai.
Okay. Okay, let's move to another person.
It seems okay. The mic is
Move to another person.
no.
He's not talking.
Vicent. Hello, Vicent. I've mute all. Hello, Vicent. You can mute your mic now, Vicent.
Good evening, sir.
Hello, good
Please,
evening.
I don't understand the first one you did in variation. Please, can you recap?
Sorry, sir, your mic is muted. Can you mute your mic, sir? I've mute all.
Sir, please, I don't understand the first one you did in variation. Please, can you recap?
Okay. I've heard you. Okay, let's move to another question. You have access to the replay of this class. You understand? You watch it back. Then another additional thing I'm going to do for you is that I have recorded videos on this as well. I will add that one to it. I will send that one first. So once we end the class now, so watch those ones first before you watch the replay. All right. So that will really help you a lot if you can watch that. So I think
Okay.
if you don't understand anything we did tonight, just go and watch the videos I'm going to send to you tonight. I promise before 9:30 you get them. I'll just go to my channel and get you the videos. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Can we take
Yes.
one more?
Yes. Let's take one more before we go.
Okay, Khadija Olabi. Khadija Olabi. Okay, she's not taking. Nadira
I
Yusuf.
think
Nadira Yusuf.
okay. I think we can end the class here so that
Okay.
you know they have exam tomorrow. They can go and relax and revise the papers they have tomorrow. So tomorrow's class, try to come early tomorrow because that will be the day before your exam. So I have a lot for you to share with you tomorrow, apart from the topics we have. So I have some tips, exam tips I'm going to give you. All right. So it's very important you all attend tomorrow. Then if you have any question, you can ask. Then please just go and practice. What I would just advise is that don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Just keep calm and you are going to pass. I want to see all of you in SS1 come next session. And then before we end today's class, I want to advise, you know, I've been saying this, our holiday program is meant for you to attend. It's going to assist you to bridge the gaps you have in your junior classes. Then you'll be able to study ahead of the class of SS1. What you are going to learn in SS1, you must have learned it in a different way, in a way that you will never forget. So that's the reason why I'm going to encourage you to be part of the program. It's starting on the 3rd of August. The registration will be out soon. So the fee is very simple. Because you attend my class here, we are going to give you discounts. We're going to be teaching you every day. So we are going to have classes on some days. Then we're going to have assessments. You're going to have the correction of your assessment. The assessment is very compulsory to do. Then we're going to have we have revision questions. We also have assessments. Very, very important. We have a lot for you. We have packaged for you that will solve most of the problems you have in the junior secondary school. So because you are part of those that attend this class, I will give you discounts, which I'm not going to announce today because the season has not started. It has not started. But I want you to be the first to benefit from it. And those of my students that are in my paid class, we also have paid classes as well. Apart from this free class we have paid classes that runs on every Saturdays and Sundays. Then for those that are in SS1 to SS3, we also have paid classes that run for physics, chemistry, biology. Most especially if you have anyone who down to study, down to do science, right? It's very important you join as well too. We teach physics, chemistry, and biology as well. Then we have that is for group classes. We also have one-on-one classes too. Though one-on-one classes is highly expensive. So, but if you have the amount, you can enroll yourself. If you want me, if you want anything on that, you can reach out to me. Then we discuss and we let you know. So that is that for today. Tomorrow we continue our class. Then I will bid you farewell and I wish you the best in your exam on Friday. So I want to say thank you and God bless all of you.